Regaining weight is frustrating. I get it. But you know what's worse? Not knowing what to do to lose the weight again. So that's why I'm going to keep things really simple. I will be sharing with you tips that are helping me and that might help you as well on your weight loss journey. So stick with me. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gloria and I'm a pharmacist who is interested in your health, wellness and weight loss, and I'll be sharing you tips on how I was able to lose 5 kilos in 30 days. No crazy diets, no starvation, nothing. These are just smart tips that I incorporated in my lifestyle and my eating habits that helped me, and they could help you as well. So if you're interested in that, stick with me through this video. So earlier this year, when I made the decision to start to lose weight, one of the things that I did was write down some strategies that were supposed to help me, that I was going to try out to help me to lose weight. And I tell you, no jokes, I have lost 5 kilos in 30 days. I'm not I'm not making this up, you guys. So I'm going to share with you about 5 tips, and make sure to get a pen and a paper and write this down because you don't want to miss any of them. In my previous video, I talked about how I put weight on after my years of I lost weight like a few years ago and I put the weight back on, and now I'm struggling to lose the weight again. But what I did not tell you was that I had already started my weight loss journey afresh, and now I have seen some results, and I'm very, very much confident to share these with you. Now, a disclaimer, uh, we are all different, and I need you to understand that everyone is different. My metabolism and yours are probably different. Yours is higher or is lower than mine. So I don't want you to compare your journey with mine or with anybody else's. Your own weight loss journey is unique to you. Why am I saying this? Whatever weight you are in now, whatever your goal is at the moment, you did not put on this weight in 1 month or in 2 months or in 1 week. So I want you to give yourself some grace and give yourself some time to lose the weight, because you did not gain it all at once. You're not going to lose it at once. Weight loss is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the earlier you understand that, the better it is for you on your journey. And that's the only way you can stay motivated and consistent for long enough to see results. Okay, right. So now we have that out of the way. Let's get back into the video. Okay. So one of the first things I did um, was it's pretty obvious. This is pretty obvious to everybody. It was portion control. I knew that as a Nigerian, I didn't want to cut out my favorite food. I love my rice, my spaghetti, yam, and plantain. Guys, I cannot do without plantain. So what I did, I ensured that I was portioning my food and balancing it out with protein that helped to keep me full and some veggies for my fiber, which was also good. So my carbs, which was the rice, the yam, the plantains, were like my side dish. I had them, but they were not the main food I was eating. Unlike before, I would just, you know, eat plenty of the rice and less of protein. Now I prioritize protein every day in my diet. So, secondly, the second thing that is working for me is hydration. This might sound so simple, but please don't underestimate the power of what hydration does to your weight loss. And this also includes drinking water. Before now, I I realized that I don't need to drink as much water as I should. I could have like 2 glasses of water a day, and that was it. But I told myself that I have to be consistent in drinking water every day. And now I'm drinking at least 2 liters of water in a day or more. So if you can drink more than that, fine. And sometimes you might just think, oh, I drink water, I drink water. But what you might not know is the water you're drinking enough for you? As a lady, you should drink like 2 liters of water and above. And as a man, you should drink like 3.5 liters of water and above. I cannot overemphasize the importance of water, even to your general health and well being. It helps with your kidneys, it helps with, just name it. But drinking water definitely helped me to lose weight. So, whatever you do, please prioritize drinking water. If you cannot stand the taste of bland water, please add something to it. You can add lemon, you can add squash. Just make sure you're drinking enough water every day. So that's for that one. Then, thirdly, one other tip that helps me is fixing my eating habits. Before now, I used to use food to cope with stress, or I used to eat when I'm bored, or I used to eat when, I'm watching telly or I'm watching Netflix, I'm finding something to eat with. But not anymore. Now I practice what's called mindful eating, intuitive eating. I only eat when I'm truly hungry. And when I feel a bit of hunger, I drink water first because sometimes hunger pangs can really just be your body trying to tell you, I'm thirsty, give me water. So I practice mindful eating, and with my portion control, that has helped me as well. I am not stuffing my face with food at any slightest chance. I am not like standing at the pot and just gulping food down my mouth. I am making sure that I have my plate of food and I'll sit down and I'll eat it and enjoy the food. I am not standing up to rush my meal because that way I mean you have to condition your mindset for these things. I hope you get what I mean. Okay. And then what number are we now? I think four. Yeah. The fourth tip that helped me. And I think this is probably the best this is probably the one that has the highest impact on my weight loss is cutting out added sugar and ultra processed foods. I know I've said this before, but I moved to a country where ultra processed foods were relatively cheap. Like I could be hungry and I go into a shop or a supermarket and I could buy biscuits or I could buy something really like that is not good for me, but they're very cheap and they're very much affordable. And you could even eat it before you could before you get back to your car. I could eat like chocolates, donuts, pastries, things that were very high in added sugar. But I made a decision to cut them out on my diet earlier this year, and I can tell you for a fact number one, I'm no longer bloated. Number two, my energy levels are stable throughout the day. Three, I find that my sugar cravings have reduced. Don't get me wrong, the first week was hard because I was craving my usual, sugary stuff, but I stuck through it and I don't have those sugar cravings anymore. If I have a sugar cravings, there's so many sugar fruits I could have. I could have bananas or apples or grapes, you name it. So I have cutting out sugar and ultra processed foods from my diet have been a game changer for me. Now I am having like wholesome foods that are good for me, wholesome foods that would nourish my body with the nutrients my body actually needs. And then I'm full and I'm thriving and I'm happy. So if there's nothing else you can do, you can actually, stick with this. But I know now in this day and age, there's literally sugar in almost everything. Like sometimes it's just so hard. There's literally sugar in everything. It's so hard to find something that hasn't got added sugar. But if you are if you are very intentional about keeping it out, you at least take out, if not the whole thing, at least 70% of added sugar from your diet to go a long way for you. Um, and then finally, an extra tip. I am finding new and better ways to manage my stress, and this includes movement. Sometimes when I get stressed out with work and life and everything, instead of me to turn to a tub of ice cream or comfort food. I can decide to go out on a walk. I'll decide to journal or decide to meditate. And I find that these are helping. So it's all about finding better ways to manage your stress levels. And also, yeah, an extra tip. Yeah, I'm that good. I'm that generous. I incorporated movements. Now, don't get me wrong, movements. I don't mean like rigorous exercises or doing burpees or jumping jacks. No, none of them. I said small because it's been a while since I stopped, so I didn't want to start like and dive straight into it. So what I did, I'm making sure that I'm moving my body every day, no matter how little, no matter for how short the time. I am ensuring that I'm moving my body every day, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Doesn't matter as long as I am moving my body. And these have helped me to lose this much weight in in 30 days. And I think it can help you too. I really hope it can help you if you stick through with it and if you're consistent with it. I am not at my goal weight yet, but I know that I will do if I'm consistent with it long enough. And these tips are not like, they're not crazy, um they're not so hard for you to do. So just try and incorporate them, and I hope they help you as much as they helped me. So that is how I am losing weight this time. No crazy restrictions, no starving myself. I am just making smart changes that are going to help me to lose weight. So I will be sharing my meals, I'll be sharing my progress and everything I'm learning on the way. So if you are also on the weight loss journey, do well to click on the subscribe button and then let me know in the comment section what is the biggest struggle you have when it comes to weight loss, and if you be trying out any of these tips. Thank you for now. We'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.